I just wanted you to know that, Mr. Berkeley, I am here. I am ready to comfort you. Char.
Mahal kita.
Ang bilis. You're too fast. That was a quick one.
Kakalab life ako bago mag-February 14.
Can you get her a green card?
Yeah, right away.
Easy
You
Idol.
have to speak like an American because this guy is an American.
Oh, my
He's a disc
goodness.
jockey, you know?
Oh my goodness. I'm about to leave.
Why? Don't leave. Puros po. Dudugong ilong natin to.
Kaya nga, Idol
By the time na
Raffy.
matapos tong show, dugon-dugo ng ilong namin ni Mami ni Sherry. Sige, explain
Okay.
further, Sherry.
Okay, Idol. Mr. Perry Berkeley is complaining about her ex-girlfriend, which is Pinay, that he met online.
Online.
on
Okay, through social media. Right. SOCMED.
And he
Okay.
wants to marry this Pinay, but unfortunately, this Pinay cheated on him.
Oh, okay. So, is it
this
safe to
Pinay
say
has-
that this Pinay is a scammer?
Yes, and
He was scammed.
Yes, and he was scammed by this Pinay.
And this Filipina girl has a new boyfriend, and the new boyfriend is a policeman.
Yes, Idol Raffy.
Sana magan. Okay, now, baka kapusin ako ng English at tulungan niyo ako mga netizen. We'll have to talk to Mr. Perry Berkeley, he's a disc jockey in Washington, D.C. He's a well-known, renowned disc jockey and broadcaster in Washington. Good morning, or what time is it in Washington now, Sir Perry?
It's 1 a.m.
Oh, good
It's
morning.
dark. It's 1 a.m. Yes, good morning.
How's the weather in
Nice to
Washington?
meet you. It's okay. It's cold. It's cold, and we had some snow, but it's all melted. It's kind of cold here.
Oh, that's good. And I know you can manage because the way you look right now, it seems like you're okay and you're not cold and you're kind of warm.
Well, I'm in the car, so.
Oh, you're inside your
so
car.
keeping
Okay.
warm.
All right. Now, sir, can you talk to us and let us know about your complaint against your ex-girlfriend, Myrene Relampago?
Okay, so first of all, we didn't meet online. It wasn't like a dating site. I met her as a listener of my radio program when
Okay.
she was working in Kuwait.
Kuwait.
And she wrote to me, and so we started a relationship, and it developed and progressed, and then we started to make plans for the future, which included marriage and children. And I was coming to visit her, and so we also talked about making a house, a home that we could have there. And so she didn't have much money.
Okay.
And so she asked me, well, I helped her, and I sent a lot of money to her. And then, her family and her sister asked me to borrow money. And it was money, money, money. And,
okay.
I do have to go back and say, before I met her, or she had a boyfriend that she cheated on. And apparently she had slept with the dean of the college to get a reduced college rate or free college.
Okay.
So she cheated on that boyfriend, but she told me she's changed, she's different. But I found out later that she's not different, that she used me.
Okay.
She broke my heart. I spent a lot of money. I bought a ring. I was going to fly there and see her, and we were planning to get married and have children. And so I was devastated when I found out that I had actually been lied to.
But you never met in person yet.
No, we never met in person. And so I was hoping to meet her in person. I was planning to come there. She gave me a very hard time about it, and she kept on saying, you could come if you wanted to.
Okay.
And I would tell her, no, I can't, because the airports are closed because of COVID. They're not letting U.S. citizens into your country. So she would keep on telling me, oh, no, you can come if you want. You can come if you want.
Okay.
So, she has her own mind, and her own mind made up, and some thoughts that were not really factual.
Sir, right in front of me, I can see a lot of bank transfers, and these are a lot of money. $150, $110, $150, $100, and it goes on and on. $500 US, $1,000 US. How did this happen? Did she ask for it, or did she say, "I want to borrow money from you"? How was she able to convince you to
It
send
was
money
never-
like this to her?
It was never a borrow situation. I was trying to take care of her under
Okay.
the assumption that this was going to be our house and she was going to be my wife. That's what the assumption was. That's what I was led to believe. So I don't have a problem supporting somebody who's going to be my wife. I have a good income. and I didn't have a problem with that. But I was deceived. And so, I ended up having to pay all of her bills. She would send me a message saying my electric bill is this, my cell phone bill is this, the food bill is this. So I was paying all kinds of bills. Then she'd say my father's sick. I need money for medicine for my father. It was constantly money. She needed money for something.
Okay.
And so, it was a very difficult situation. I spent a lot of money, which I didn't mind, like I say, until I found out that she had been dishonest with me. She even told me she had been talking to this guy, for a while, and he understands her, and so on and so forth. So, I don't know.
You send her all these monies on many different occasions, and we're talking about by the thousands of pesos if you convert these dollars into pesos. And I would assume this would reach up to 500,000 pesos in our money.
Yes.
But didn't it occur to you when you were sending all these monies that she might be scamming you already?
No, it didn't. She must be a wonderfully talented actress. Some people have told me, use the term gold digger. But, I even told her, I said, what you're looking for is a sugar daddy. You weren't looking for something serious. You just wanted some guy to send you money.
How did you talk to her about it?
I was devastated. I didn't expect to hear this news. This was exchanged in chats and Messenger, and sometimes we video chat, but this particular conversation was a video chat or a messenger. And so it spun out of control. It was very, very hard, very difficult. And then she would write me and say, well, I had another guy and he's nice and da-da-da-da. Then I found out, like 2 weeks after we broke up, all of a sudden she's got pictures all over her page with this boy and this policeman. And he's got pictures all over his page with her. So there's no way that they started a relationship that close within 2 weeks of breaking up. They obviously had something going on long before, and
So she told you about it. You didn't find it out by yourself. She told you that
no,
she
I
has
found
a,
it
she
out
has
by
a guy.
myself. I found it out by myself.
Okay. And then
she told me she met somebody who's, been supportive and been friendly and easy to talk to and understands her. But she never told me where he was or, she just made it sound like some casual friend. And then I see her, with her arms around this guy and all this other stuff. So, and, the thing that bothers me most, it would bother any person, is I bought the house and the bed, and now she's sleeping in the bed with this guy that I bought. And I paid for.
Okay. Now let's talk to the guy, sir. His name is Patrolman Johnston Tautuan. Patrolman Tautuan. Sir, good afternoon to you. Patrolman?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Okay, can we speak in English so the guy on the other line, Mr. Pearly Berkeley, can understand us? Is it okay, Mr. Patrolman? And if you cannot, I'll just translate to him. Tagalog. Okay, it's okay. Now, did you know that your girlfriend now, Myrene Relampago, is a girlfriend of Perry Berkeley, and your girlfriend's been asking money from him, and now the house and the bed that you guys are in came from the money of Mr. Berkeley.
Yes, sir.
How did you find out that your girlfriend is a gold digger and she's been scamming Mr. Berkeley?
Nagpasa ng video, sir, ni Myrene. Tapos,
So Myrene passed the video?
tinatakot pa niya si Myrene. Yun.
Oh, okay. Mr. Berkeley sent a video to Myrene.
Hindi. Sa akin, sir.
So Mr. Berkeley sent a video to you. Okay.
Yes,
Okay, and?
Then, tinatakot niya, sir. About sa malay po, sir.
You knew beforehand that Myrene is in a relationship with Mr. Berkeley, right? And you know that all the money that she's been spending for you, that all these monies came from Mr. Berkeley. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
then you can be considered as an accomplice of Myrene in scamming Mr. Berkeley. You can be considered as an accomplice if you ask me.
Hindi pa kami ni Myrene, sir. Wala na sila sa Amerikano.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Berkeley, what he's saying is before he and Myrene got into a relationship, he said Myrene told him that you guys already split. Is that right, Mr. Berkeley?
I have no idea the timing of when they dated, but like I said, there's no way that they became so close in such a short time. You know, usually when you break up from somebody in 2 years, you're going to marry them, you talk children, you have a time period which you get over the breakup. Okay. You don't post photos 2 days, a week later with a new guy. The picture you see of her was a Facebook page she created with a different name. She used an alias, Amanda Uy, and she was dating this guy, and she cheated on him by sleeping with the college dean to get cheaper college.
Oh, so she went to college?
She went to college.
Here in the Philippines or in abroad?
She slept with the dean to get college.
How did you know that?
While she was dating this, because she told me. And she told me she regretted it, she's changed, she'll never do it again. And unfortunately, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Okay, so which school did she go to?
I don't know the name of the school. Maybe her boyfriend can tell you.
Tolman,
Sir?
is it true that your girlfriend went to college and she went to bed to the dean with the dean so she can get higher grades?
Hindi ko po yan alam, sir. Hindi po yun sinasabi ni Myrene sa akin, sir.
Ito yung sitwasyon, Patrolman Tautuan. This girl, Myrene, if Mr. Perry Berkeley is to be believed, this girl is a professional gold digger and scammer. And if I were you, I'll stay away from her. Really, because you might get in trouble. You being a policeman, baka pati yung tsapa mo, sir, madamay. Do you understand what I'm saying, sir? This girl is an embarrassment to our Filipino countrymen in the U.S. for what she did to Mr. Berkeley. And a scammer becoming the girlfriend of a policeman. Isn't that odd? You should be careful, sir. I'm not saying that you are really in cahoots with this girl in scamming Mr. Berkeley. What I'm trying to tell you now is you have to be very careful because this girl is a certified scammer as far as Mr. Berkeley is concerned. And a scammer being a girlfriend of the policeman, she might be able to use your position, being a policeman, in scamming other people or Filipinos here in the Philippines. You follow me, sir? If I were you, break up with this girl. Kasi sir, madadamay ka sir, magagamit yung uniforme mo. May nangyari na ba sa inyo ni Myrene?
Meron, sir.
Okay, so mahal mo na to si Myrene.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, help us out, Mr. Patrolman, para makabawi naman tayo dito sa foreigner. Convince Myrene to sell the property and then refund the money to Mr. Berkeley to sell the house. Can you do that? That's the least that you can do to help Myrene na para mabawas-bawasan naman. Hindi lang kay Myrene, kundi maging sa atin, mga kababayan natin, mga Pilipino, mabawas-bawasan naman kahiyan natin. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Ako po ay umaasa na kukumbinsin niyo po si Myrene na ibenta po yung bahay. Nasaan po yung bahay ngayon, sir? Where is it located at?
Mata City na sa Zamboanga del Sur.
Zamboanga del Sur. Mga magkano po yung house, yung bahay?
Hindi ko alam, sir.
Malaki ba yung bahay? Up and down? Bungalow?
One floor lang, sir. Simple lang mo yung bahay, sir.
Simple lang. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Maaari nga po, Patrolman, you're telling the truth. Okay, because I don't know you personally. You might be telling the truth. You are being honest, probably, to us.
Yes, sir.
Now, prove to us that you are really what you are, who you are. You're telling us now. Go ahead and sell that property.
Yes, sir.
And the money from that property, you have to refund, give it back to Mr. Berkeley.
I don't know him. He looks like a nice, honest guy. He's a policeman. He represents the Philippines. He's got a prestigious position in the Philippines. And I will just tell you that there's a pattern with Myrene cheating on the guy before me to get what she wanted and cheating on me to get what she wanted. Now, I'll also add something that she sent me a lot of porno videos. She made them, naked videos of her doing things with her sex toys. Oh. And so I wanted him to see them. I sent him the videos. And he wrote me back and said, "Is this real?" I said, "Yes, it's real." And so, I put one of those videos on a website because I'm trying to get my money back. So I put one of those videos on one of those pay-to-watch websites. So, I'm trying to get my money back. And I want to expose her for what she is. And, so that's it. There you have it. And she told me, she wrote me an email a couple of days ago, "My life is over. You ruined my life. I'm going to kill myself." She told me that several times during our relationship. He's saying now they're still together and they're happy. So she is a scammer. She's a liar. She wants a lot of attention. I don't know if she's a sociopath or what the problem is, but I mean, what she's doing is wrong. What she's doing is wrong. And I love her, and I only wanted what's best for her. I wanted her to be happy. So I did everything I could to make her happy. Okay. And in the end, it wasn't, I kept telling her when she was in Kuwait, you're going to change when you move back home to the Philippines. You're going to change. You're going to become a different person. She said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And yes, she did. She became different. And everything she told me about her was untrue as far as her personality and her character. So I'm just warning this guy that, she's very good at first. When the honeymoon period ends.
Okay, so, Mr. Berkeley, hold on. Let's have some light moments.
Mr. Berkeley.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, kumusta ka?
I'm doing great, Sir Berkeley. Sir, I'm very sorry about what happened, and
thank you.
Yeah, not all Filipina girls are like her. Okay,
Correct.
like me. I'm very, I'm very kind.
There. My plan is to move there and retire there. So that's
go ahead. Sharice saying something. You're very kind.
I'm very kind, and I just wanted you to know that, Mr. Berkeley, I am here. I am ready to comfort you. Char.
Baka isipin niya ko ng comfort na para
that's
mabawasan yung stress niya, yung problema
as a
niya.
friend.
Okay.
As a friend.
Yes,
as a friend.
Idol Raffy,
yes,
as a friend.
mahal kita.
Ang bilis. You're too fast. That was a quick one.
Yeah, real quick. I work fast.
And we were trying to contact Myrene, and she still doesn't want to answer her phone. Patrolman Johnston, do you know where Myrene is right now, sir? Patrolman?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pwede bang makausap natin siya? Is she right next to you, sir? Patrolman?
Yes, sir. Wala kasing signal doon, sir.
Wala siya dyan?
Wala siya dito, sir. Duty ko ngayon, sir.
Okay, sige. Ganito, Mr. Patrolman, naniniwala ko, tulad ng sinabi ni Mr. Berkeley, you seem to be a nice guy. You might be a very honest policeman. Okay? But you have to prove to us na hindi ka magkasabwat nitong si Myrene sa panuloko. Then help Mr. Berkeley, help us out. Hindi lang tulong para sa kay Mr. Berkeley, kundi sa ating mga Pilipino para hindi naman lumitaw na manluloko tayo. Okay? So,
Yes,
kumbinsin niyo
sir.
po siya, sir, na maibalik yung pera.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Berkeley, Patrolman Johnston will try to help you to get your money back by way of selling the property or the house that she bought from your money. And
Okay, I appreciate that.
Right.
I really appreciate that. It's the patrolman. I need you to understand something. It's not just about the money. You have an important job, and if people in the force find out that she's sleeping around to get what she wants, it doesn't reflect good on him. And I know that he's trusting her right now and feeling vulnerable because she's beautiful. She is a beautiful girl. But I'm just telling you that she's what I call she's a black widow. She lures the male into the web, she mates, and she kills them. That's what a black widow does.
You said you haven't met her yet in person. How did you know that she's beautiful?
I see her. Of course, I see her on the video. We talked
the video,
regularly
okay.
twice a day, every single day. Just like now, we would talk on the video. I would see her every day. We talked
Is that
several
right?
times a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it was 2 years. The relationship's 2 years.
do you know, sir, how much money altogether, more or less, that you've sent to Myrene?
No, I did not add it up. Today was the first time I actually looked at it.
725,000 pesos. Wow.
Yeah, she does not understand how much I spent. She has no idea how much I spent. And I also put her in school. I paid for her to go to school, so I wanted her to have a decent career. And I wanted her to have, a job that she could get anywhere in the Philippines.
You've been sending money to her for her tuition fees. Is that what she said? Now, but
Yes.
Did you mind asking her which school was she going to when you were sending her that money for her tuition?
No, she was doing a tutor at home. It was class that she would go to.
Oh,
in
that
her
was another
barring time.
scam. That was another scam. I thought she told you about the school, which school she was going to when you were supporting her studies, supposedly.
Right. She was studying to become a teacher. which is really weird because her degree from her college is in teaching, but you need a teaching certificate. So that's what she was trying to get, was the teaching certificate. And then she told me she doesn't like teaching. And I said, well, why did you get a degree in teaching in college? She said it was the cheapest degree.
I'd like to read the comment of one netizen, Tony. Okay, I like this comment from Tony. She said, the problem with these foreigners, they never learn their lesson. Why don't they stop sending money to Filipina? Anyway, not all Filipino are scammers. But anyway, I'll give you a tip, Mr. Berkeley. Once a woman, it doesn't have to be Filipina, it could be any nationality. Okay, a woman that you met on the internet, and then she starts asking money from you, that should serve as a red flag that this girl is not really serious into a relationship or going to a relationship with you, and she's just after your money. Once she starts asking money from you, that should serve as a red flag, sir, in my
I
experience.
learned, I'm a trusting person. And so I that's why, I hope this officer doesn't get hurt. I really do wish him well. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, but yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have trusted her. The warning signs were right there, not even asking for money. When she told me she slept with the dean to get free school.
The one that she said that she was sleeping with the dean, I don't believe that. I really don't believe that.
I do believe it.
Well, did she show you some pictures that she was sleeping with the dean?
No,
Maybe she just said that.
you don't believe that you don't believe she slept with the dean to get school cheaper?
Sir, she is a pathological liar. That's why she was able to dupe you with the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pesos, because she knows
Right.
she knows how to lie. Now, Mr. Patrolman Johnson will going to help you, sir, and will make sure that his promise will be fulfilled, that one of these days he'll be able to convince Myrene to sell the house, and then you get the refund from the proceeds of that house. Okay, sir? Okay, Mr. Patrolman, pangako niyo po yun, sir, ha?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Before I let you go, Mr. Berkeley, would you like to say something to Cherie? Cherie, go ahead.
Hello, Shirley. She's lovely. She has a beautiful smile, and I would love to meet you when I do come to the Philippines.
Sabi ko na nga ba, sir, magkakalab life ako bago mag-February 14.
She said she's gonna have a love life before February 14. She's a broadcaster and you're a broadcaster. How's
That's
that?
right. We can broadcast together. We can make music together.
Whoa!
Sir, baka makakaabot tayo Washington yan.
Can you get her a green card?
Yeah, right away.
Okay, I'll let you go, Mr. Berkeley. Okay, we'll let you know what happens about Mr. Johnston's promise to us. Okay, we'll get in touch, sir.
Yes, please. I wish him the best of luck. I do love Myrene. And people say to me, am I doing this to get her back? She asked me that. And I said, don't flatter yourself. I don't want you back. I cannot trust you.
I don't want you back. I want my money back. You should say, I don't want you back. I want my money back. Right?
That's exactly what it is. Give me my money and go about your way and have your life,
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Berkeley.
Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Good
Thank
morning to you,
very
sir.
much.
Patrolman, salamat po, Patrolman. Asahan po namin, Patrolman, ha. Magtulungan po tayo para naman makabawi po yung mga Pinoy, yung lahi natin po pagdating sa Amerika o sa Washington, hindi po madungisan tulad ng ginawang pagdudungis po ni Myrene. Salamat po, Patrolman, ha, sir.
Yes, sir. Salamat,
Magandang
sir.
hapon po, Patrolman.
Yes, sir. Salamat, sir.
Ako personally,
Idol.
hindi kasabot si Patrolman.
Opo.
Wala tong kaalam-alam. Kasi yung mga sabi ni Myrene, siyempre magsinungaling to, hindi niya sabihin na, oy, mayroon akong boyfriend. Halika, manloko tayo ng lalaki. Maaaring totoo yung sinasabi ni Patrolman na sinabi niya, break na kami itong Amerikano. Siguro nagtatanong si Patrolman saan galing mga pera. Sabi niya, mayroon akong Amerikano boyfriend. Break na kami. Si Patrolman, nagkagusto dahil may tsura naman to. In fairness.
May tsura nga po, Idol.
May tsura, no?
Yun po sinasabi.
Sandali
nila.
lang,
baka lang daw po filter.
Hindi, sandali. Odette, ilagay mo nga yung picture ni Myrene, tapos itabi mo sa picture ni Cherie, at saka yung picture ni Mr. Berkeley. Tingnan natin. Sinong bobotohin na net? Sinong bobotohin na net?
Versus overweight.
Hindi. Ayan, mas cute ka naman dyan. Oh, di ba?
Sabi ko kay Idol.
Malayo. Filtered yan eh.
Filter yan, Idol.
Filter?
Ito, walang filter. Filter ko lang ilaw.
Anak,
Sa'yo, Idol.